Work smarter, not harder, people.
Is it a tree skirt?
Wow. Well, welcome back to my channel, you guys. This is video number 4 in my 12 Days of Sewing series. And today we're on the floor because we're making a massive project. Let me show you the materials for today. So we have two 1 by 36 inch wooden dowels. We've got the leftover scraps of the gift bag material. And then we also have a massive piece of duck cloth and a giant rectangle taped on the floor. Last chance to make a guess of what we're making today. We are making an advent calendar. If you guessed that, 10 points to you. Here is the plan. I'm going to make a giant, massive rectangle out of the duck cloth, 65 by 32. This is going to give me a 5.5 inch seam allowance for both of the wooden dowels. It's also going to give me like a 6 or 7 inch space up at the top for me to do a title. I'm probably just going to leave it blank for now. That 32 width is also going to give me a 1/2 inch seam allowance on both sides. I may or may not make it like a multi-purpose item to where it could also work for homeschool or just general storage instead of only being an advent calendar. So I don't know if I'm going to put numbers on the pockets just yet. I think I'm going to leave them blank for now. I made a general sketch of how I want the pockets to function. I have a bigger version of it. It's gonna be a pretty massive pocket. If I have to go smaller, I'll go smaller. I'm excited to make this. I'm gonna go ahead and cut out this template and then we're gonna cut some fabric.
There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you.
So this guy is all the way ironed, and now I'm just going to iron the two top seams. Now for probably the most difficult part of ironing these seams. I have to do the side bit, and there's a little bit of a stitch here. So I might just fold it exactly at that stitch on this side just to make it easier for myself. It looks like it's a little bit bigger than a 1/2 inch, but that is why I made it so big. Family, if you're watching this video, please get me a hot ruler. I really want one. Okay, so actually, I can't even read a ruler. At least this side has like something for me to push against. I'm learning. I'm learning.
Make my wish come true. And all I want for Christmas is you.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day.
This fabric is so heavy. that I like moved the sewing machine around, and I need my sewing machine to be stable. Oh, this looks like crap. I don't know what I did. We gotta fix this. Something's going on. I don't know what's wrong. If I would have known that you could rip seams this easily, sewing that tree skirt would have gone so much faster, dude. It looks like it's a problem with the bottom stitch. So I think my bobbin is just really loose. I don't think I wound it together really well. I wonder if I have to redo that. It seemed that the loose stitching was caused by the bobbin, because as soon as I rewound a new bobbin, it looks like how it's supposed to. So I think that was the problem, not the tension or it needing to be cleaned, because I went through every single thing. Yeah, that seemed to be the problem, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and do this seam again now. Okay.
This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special.
It looks so much better. Now we're gonna go and do these seams here. I need to make sure I do it on the right end. So it needs to be here all the way down. If I do it there, we're gonna have a bad time. Oh, this part's nerve-wracking. Oh my God, yes! This is amazing. Guys, I can do anything. I can make curtains. I can do anything. Look how beautiful. Wow. Oh, I have to show Curtis. So I'm gonna do that for all 24. I'll spare you. All right, we have all 24 pockets with their edges ironed so that we can sew it on to the duck cloth. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and sew the tops, because once these are sewed to the canvas, I won't be able to sew these on as easily. So we're gonna go ahead and do the seams on all of those. It's like 3 or 4 days later. I'm wearing the same outfit. You can judge me if you want, but I have like 3 things that actually fit me. So we are going to pick up where we left off. Now, the reason I took a break last time is because I ran into a problem. The basting spray didn't work. The pinning didn't work. I didn't really want to go and do every single pocket one at a time. I still don't want to do it one at a time, but I have to at least only do one row at a time. So as much work as I already did the other day, I have to do it again. I finished sewing 3 sets of the pockets, the bottoms on, so that's cool. I just have to do the other 3. I also learned how to properly use sewing pins. Notice how I have it going under and through? I was not doing that before. Yep, another day not getting anything done because the Maxie's in the way. He's the real reason everything takes so long. Ah, I stabbed myself. There's blood on my advent calendar. No! Okay, I got the blood out. Kind of. Blood isn't representative of Advent. That's Easter. There's no thread in the bobbin. Now that I have the bottoms on, I'm gonna figure out how to do the rest of the pockets. I just have to do that 23 more times. It's another day of sewing. We are going to finish the pockets. I did one row on the farthest right side of the calendar so far. So I have 7 more lines of pockets to do. Before I went to bed last night, I went ahead and binder clipped the other pockets out of the way so that I have a cleaner sewing area. I pinned the pockets that I'm about to sew straight in place. So hopefully that makes this a little bit more seamless, pun intended. It was a little time consuming trying to straighten out the pockets each time I went to sew while I was using the sewing machine. We'll see if this goes faster. I don't have a lot of time today before work, so let me give you a bump update real quick because this is ridiculous. Look how fake this looks. It looks like I put a basketball under my skirt. Like this is ridiculous. I'm 30 weeks pregnant in 2 days. And I'm already this big. What am I gonna look like when I'm 40 weeks?
Once bitten and twice shy. I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Merry Christmas. I wrapped it up and sent it.
We're halfway done.
Saying I love you, I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been. But if you kiss me now, I know you'd fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Oh,
Last round of pockets.
I gave you my heart, but the very next day.
It's done! Look at it! Oh my god, it's as tall as me, which is great. Oh, I'm so happy!
Don't want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just wanna see my baby standing right outside my door. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. Oh baby, all I want for Christmas is you.
I know this isn't going to be perfect, but that's what makes it homemade. That's what gives it the touch of coziness and hominess. If I wanted perfect, I could have just spent $30 and got basically the same thing that I'm making on Amazon. But then it doesn't have that special quality of love in it. Like, I made this myself. I stitched those stitches. I planned the design. There's just something so much more meaningful in that. And creating something that you love as opposed to just buying something. I would really like to get into making clothes soon because I think I'm gonna feel the same way. Like, yeah, I could have just spent $100 and got this dress, but instead I picked out the fabric and I spent, a week making it. And now every time I wear it, I think of my hard work and I get to enjoy the fruits of my labor. I've been reading Ecclesiastes. I actually just finished it today. And Solomon, we think it's Solomon, he wrote so much about enjoying the fruits of your labor. And like, yes, work hard, but also enjoy what you've worked for. And I think it's easier to enjoy things that you've worked for when you've made it yourself, as opposed to just buying it.
My wish come true.